What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, did we score enough, did we grind enough in the arena to get X-23 4-star and the 3-star Quake? That's what we're going for, the basic champion this week, which is the 5 to 1% bracket. Now, we predicted that this cutoff was going to be pretty high, and it looks like, just from general word around, that it is quite a high cutoff. Might be a record-breaking one. So I think the highest we've ever seen is 4.7 million with Ultron. However, in this arena, I decided to go for 5.4 million points. I put in a lot more points than I anticipated. I thought the cutoff was probably going to land about 4.8, 4.9 million. So we don't know what exactly the cutoff is yet, but we're going to find out. I should have overshot it a lot, guys. And this is my my motto when it comes to arena. And for all of you grinding arena, and if you maybe missed out on X-23, you guys have to remember this very important saying: it is better to be safe than to be salty. You don't want to be salty about not getting the champion, because you're going to be really, really salty, especially if, you know, you've grinded like 4.5 million and then don't get it. So it's better to be safe, put in an additional like 900k, than be really, really salty when you don't get the champion. So, guys, it is time, the moment of truth. We are heading over to the versus arena now. So let's go to completed arenas. And guys, have we got it? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. There we go. Oh yes, guys, we overshot that by probably quite a bit. So 1 to 5%, absolutely amazing. So we got Quake 3-star, which is going to be awesome. We can awaken the champion and do like a few really cool videos on her. Might do a video. I think it's actually possible to beat the 4.6, what is it, Chloe's Warriors of Awesome, the Spider-Man with Quake, because, you know, she functions in a very similar way to Captain America. So I might give that a try, you know, as a little, like, fun thing. It's going to take me loads of attempts. It's nothing that's super easy, but it'll make for a cool video. I'll see if I can do that. And we've also got X-23, who is so good. So, guys, we're going to open the champions. Let's have a quick look at the starting stats and prestige for the X-23. So scroll down here, there she is. So already over 1,000 PI straight off the bat without any upgrades. Amazing, really good prestige champion. And let's have a look at some of her abilities and, you know, what the numbers are on there, because, you know, when I rank her up, and I'm probably going to take this character pretty quickly to 330, maybe 440, not too sure, a bit lacking on the catalyst at the moment. But let's have a look, because a lot of people were saying, there was a discussion thread on Reddit going on about, like, when you first get X-23, she doesn't, like, seem that great, but when you rank her up, she becomes, like, really, really good. And kind of just initially looking at this, I can actually see why people say that. So I've got a 440 3-star X-23, and having a look at this, the bleed is actually, you've got a significantly less chance. It's close to 100% on a 440 3-star champion. It's like 97%, and the bleed is like 100% of your attacks. So, yeah, that's actually, like, quite bad when you first get the champion, so I can see why some people perceive this champion, initially when you get her, as maybe, like, a worse version of Wolverine. However, guys, I can assure you, when you rank her up, she just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Ridiculously good champion. So let's see what we have. Critical damage, that seems a bit higher. That's 24% per stack, so that's when you can't bleed a target. She stacks additional crit damage, so that's pretty good. We'll go and quickly compare this to the 3-star version of the champion, just to see what we have. Special attacks last 90% longer, and then heavy attacks, 6% chance per strike to crit, so that's pretty good, and 4.5% increased crit chance against bleeding targets, or while you have cruelty up. Pretty good, and 11% chance to regenerate 8% health over 5 seconds. So let's look at that champion. And now that we've kind of got a rough idea of the numbers in our head, let's go to the 3-star version of the champion and have a look what she's packing. So yeah, she's got 14% chance up for 11. This is probably what to expect on the character of 440. Actually, I might have got the bleed rate a little bit wrong. So it's actually 75%, but that's still quite a bit up. And the bleed is like, it's 98% of your attacks. So that is a really kind of, overall, that's like a substantial increase from the 110 X-23 that we've just seen, and the crit damage is 28%, so I imagine this is only going to go up more and more. Really, really awesome, and yeah, just higher numbers across the board. But I'm excited to see what we have on X-23 when we do get her to that 330 level. So let's have a quick look at Quake as well. Oh, no, that is not the Quake. That's my 2-star one, which is maxed out. Quake's got pretty great prestige, right? She should be floating about somewhere. Oh, I can't find out. Okay, we're going to filter by science champions. So let's go science. And are we going to see her anywhere? Whereabouts is Quake? Am I totally miss? Oh, there she is, just next to She-Hulk. So she has 457 prestige to start off, unduped. Pretty good, pretty good. And let's have a look. Not the full synergies that you have on the 4 and 5-star Quake, so she's missing that one with Black Widow, but still the one with Hawkeye. It's decent, but nowhere near as good as the synergies that obviously she has when she's a 4 or 5-star champion. Need to awaken this champion. I think we'll probably do a video where we awaken this champion and play around with her a little bit more, because it's a little bit hard to tell how good she's going to be, especially at such a basic level. So guys, I'm so happy. We got the X-23, we got the Quake. I'm not too sure if I'm going to grind again to awaken my X-23. I'm kind of tempted to, just because I love the champion so much, but X-23 isn't one of those champions that needs to be awakened to be a good champion. So a part of me is like, you know, it's a lot of points to put in for like practically, you know, a very small amount. So part of me is like, I'm not going to bother. I'm eventually going to dupe her from a crystal. So I'm not too sure, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. We did it. Another champion to the roster. We're getting there. We are getting there in terms of all the champions. I think we're probably on about 60% of them in 7 months, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you are new to the channel and like to see more awesome Marvel Contest of Champions content, guides, tips, tricks, news, all that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Apart from that, guys, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.